All right, everyone, welcome back to the Almost Above Average podcast. I'm Chris McIntyre, and tonight we are stepping right into the headlines that everyone is talking about, but not that enough people are truly questioning. First up, the political earthquake. Donald Trump is making waves again, but this time not just at his opponents. Reports are swirling that he's turning on his own supporters, raising serious questions about loyalty, power, and the future of his movement. You've seen the headlines, now it's time to dig deeper. And just when you thought Jeffrey Epstein saga couldn't get any darker, the latest developments had thrown even more big names into the spotlight. What's fact? What's distraction? And why does it seem like every new revelation only makes things murkier? We're tackling the betrayals, the scandals, and the truths behind the headlines. Nothing is safe and nothing is sanitized. Jonathan, I know you got a lot to say, so why don't you kick us off in today's head topic?
I just want to start out with, I told you so. Just being honest. Just dropping it right on you. I told you, if you're not in the process of making him money or giving him power, you are a problem. And if you're keeping him from either of those two things, he's going to burn your ass. And this is the perfect example. I could not have made it better. You had all his loyal supporters telling him he needs to do the thing he campaigned on, and then him telling you you're a bunch of idiots and blah, blah, negative word. Like, he's burning you in effigy. He's pushing you out. He's telling you what a loser you are because you're trying to hold him accountable to find out the truth, which is he's in that damn document. Like I told you, it's all over the news. It's all over the document. Like, you can go search for it. He is in there like crazy. And the reason he won't reveal it, he'll burn the world with a nuclear strike if he has to stop you from finding out he's a goddamn pedophile.
MAGA, he does not care. He does not care. He's the pedophile here.
Yeah. I mean,
he doesn't care if you support him either. He's willing to cover it up that hard that he has said that he doesn't give a shit if you're supporting him anymore.
I mean, if you just look at what he says, it contradicts the thing right before it. We're gonna get Clinton and Biden and all those guys. We're gonna get them. We're gonna show the list and we're gonna prove it out. And they don't even bother to edit it and fake it. They like a fake list. They're just like, yeah, there's no list. And then it's like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm on the list. Well, if there's no list, how do you know if you're not on a list? Well, there may be a list. It's like, well, wait, what is it? And then she says there's a list. And then she says there's not a list. Like, the reality is it's all distractionary squirrel crap with this. And it's all about trying to get you to overload instead of rationalizing that it's been 5 months or something. No. How many months? It's been some months, and they're just bullshitting after bullshit after bullshit, giving you another excuse, another escape, another delay tactic. He's not going to release them, and if he does, it's not going to be the originals.
No, he already said he said it could be released as long as it's, what do you call it? The word validated or something like that.
Yeah,
that means that as long as the videos and pictures with him on it are taken out, then they can be released. I bet that's what it means. I want to hear from the MAGA people right now. How are you guys dealing with, I mean, it's obvious that he's lying to you guys. I want to know how you guys are computing that. Like, what's going on in your households? What's going on in your social media accounts? I really want to know. I don't want to pick on you guys. I actually feel a little sorry that you guys won't have that gem anymore. You know, I made a piece on the way over here when I was looking at what you just talked about, that Trump was one of the first people that I can remember when Epstein hung himself or passed away, that he started blaming someone else. I don't remember who came out with it first, but I remember Trump being one of the loud voices blaming the Clintons, and then everybody glommed onto the Clintons doing it.
Right. And from what I've been hearing and what I've seen, Bill Clinton was on the Lolita Express. Mm-hmm. But the part that is missing is just because he may have been doesn't mean that Donald Trump wasn't. They were both on it, apparently, according to the documentation.
Yeah.
But if you go back, there's testimony, there's affidavit, there's just so much evidence that shows that not only was he involved, he may have been a partner to Epstein. They were business partners. They hosted parties together. Trump invited Epstein to events. He went on record numerous times just oozing love and affection onto Epstein and Giselle, whatever her name is. And he talked about how he likes him young, and he likes him young, and he's been pictured with these underage girls at these parties. There's affidavits talking about the stuff that he did at the island. There's videotapes that have been reviewed and confirmed that he was on the tape on the island doing stuff with,
Yep,
In
that
my
author that
mind,
verified pictures
my
that he
opinion
took.
is there's no question on God's green earth. There's no way to continue debating this in my mind.
Right. Well,
Short
there was a
of a
nonpartisan author that went out there at Epstein's request to write a book about Epstein. I just saw him being interviewed on TV the other day, and he's like, no, I have seen, it was like 2 or 3 of the pictures, and he described them, what was in the pictures. And everything that he
Epstein
described.
lawyer came out and said, I know who the clients are. I know exactly who they are.
Dershowitz, yeah. Yeah, he knows everybody, but I don't get that. And let me be clear, too. This isn't a Democratic or Republican thing. Like, if Bill Clinton was there, I hate him just as much as Donald Trump, as Dershowitz, as anybody that went over there and participated in the shenanigans that was going on there. I hold them all in the same group. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't hate Trump more because he did it than Bill Clinton. They're the same to me.
Now, there was a really good point, and I want to point this out. The underage kids was only one facet of the whole thing. This guy was a paid intelligence asset for multiple people and dealt exclusively with blackmail and resource gathering and making deals strategically, turning people to be assets. There's a whole story out there about how he tried to get Stephen Hawking to work with him so that he could get, like, Stephen Hawking's supposedly on the list of people that went to the island. So not everybody that went to the island supposedly participated in the underage adultery or shenanigans, but like Trump specifically, like there's an onslaught of things that
if you can't believe that Trump did something inappropriate when he was at Epstein's island, just look at the videotape. Look at how he talks about his daughter when she was young.
Well, I mean, Epstein went on camera with Trump and said that he met his current wife, Melania, on that airplane, that Epstein introduced them. And the first time that Trump and Melania had sex was on the Lolita Express. Like, that's public knowledge now. Like, and Trump apparently campaigned from the Lolita Express during the first or second election. I can't remember what it was, when his plane broke down. So like, he was borrowing dude's plane. Come on, guys.
Trump is the culprit.
He knows
here.
This guy.
Yeah.
And again, once the person's no longer convenient and providing him with power or money or maybe underage girls, whatever, he's going to burn them at the stake. That, why are they still talking about that creep? And he used the word creep, and that horrible person. It's like, no. You called him a creep, a horrible person. You were with him, and you called him an amazing person, a good person, even when he was incarcerated for doing the things that he's accused of doing.
And he's got nothing but nice things to say about Ghislaine, even now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I still wish her well. I still wish her well.
She was the one that supposedly did all the recruitment of the underage girls for Epstein to do the blackmail. Like, come on, guys. This is not hard.
Yeah.
Trump is my opinion is Trump is a pedophile based on everything I can see and heard here. It's not complicated.
I agree with that.
He's not going to release the full list because his ass is on it.
Yeah. We're never going to see that list. We're never going to see that list.
Like, seriously, like, they didn't even make an attempt to fake this. They didn't even make an attempt. Like, well, here's the list, but then these names are redacted for security. It's like, no, they didn't even do that. It's like,
no, you can tell exactly how this whole thing played out. It started with a lie. So one person had, I think it was Trump, was like, started pointing the finger at Bill Clinton. Then as soon as that lie started unraveling, then they have to create another one. Then another one. Then another one. Then soon you got Pam Bondi and Kash Patel up in there saying shit they don't even believe. And they don't even know.
So let's look at it from the other side, too. So we know there is a list. Like, like, we know there's a list. We know that they had it. We know the chain of custody for it. We know who's on it for the most part. We haven't had the government officially say it, but, I mean, enough stuff's come out. So let's, like, okay, fine, Trump's saying it, blah, blah, blah. And he's changing his statement and whether it does or doesn't. The truth of it, not depending on which day it is, trying to distract you from what's really happening. Anyway, but let's look at the other side too. Pamela Bondi and Patel both derelict their duty, broke their oaths, and lied to the American people repeatedly. And they're protecting pedophiles.
Yeah, so
there's got to be at least one on that list.
The Republicans, for years, like since 2016, I want to say, or maybe a little bit after, they have been the ones calling, like, the Democratic elite, like they created this whole fictitious cabal of pedophiles. The whole time they've been calling the Democratic leadership that, and then all of a sudden it's coming out that no, they were just covering up their own pedophile ring, it seems like.
Yeah, there's a rule I like to go with, and it's held pretty true. and I don't remember who pointed it out, but if the Republicans accuse the Democrats of anything, you know the Republicans are that thing or are doing that thing. Like,
yeah, I hear that all the time.
It's just so obvious now.
Well, if it was so obvious, well, how come the MAGA people can't like see that?
Critical thinking. What was it I saw today? I am lucky enough to witness the rise and the fall of critical thinking in this country.
Just very short-lived.
Very short, yeah.
Well, we'll take what we can get here in America.
But I want to go back to the original point. So he burnt Epstein. He may have gotten Epstein killed. He's destroying it all. He's protecting people that are pedophiles and probably worse. He got 2 heads of agencies, departments, secretaries to lie into the American people. And now he's condemning his own followers. He'll burn anything to escape retribution for his actions.
Have you seen any of the reaction online?
The reason he's yelling at MAGA isn't because you're stupid. It's because you're smart. You're smart enough to know he's bullshitting you, and you're starting to catch on. And right. I heard this quote earlier yesterday, I think it was. It's like, the frustration you guys feel, the MAGA feels about this, is how I have felt since like 2012.
2012? Yeah. I was going to say 2016. That's how I felt.
When he started talking about running for president, like when he really got started, that's how I felt about everything he said for.
Really? I remember the escalator moment, and at the time, I didn't know too much about Donald Trump. So when it was getting announced and I watched that whole scene live, I was like, all right. Like, I thought the same thing that everybody else thought, or all the MAGA people still think probably. Like, he's a businessman. I think he'll be all right. I literally thought that. What is it, 11 bankrupt businesses and indictments on numerous fraud charges and tax evasions and lying on taxes. And he stole 34 felonies. Kids' charity and like. Yeah, the Donald Trump Foundation stole from their own charity. They got charged from stealing from their own charity. Not charged, convicted. Convicted. I do want to say this little disclaimer. Everything we say on this podcast is our own opinion. All right?
Except
do your own research.
You go look that one up.
Do your own research. Leave it in the comments if you want to argue. I'll happily argue with you. And I'll happily concede if you make a point and beat me. Next prediction, he burns even more people to the ground. It's only a matter of time for Pondy. Who's left after his supporters? He's going to start burning his cabinet members next, in my mind. That's next. He's going to burn his inner circle on one of those. Oh, yeah. Well, look at his first inner circle. Where are they at? I know. How do people still sign up for this shit? His whole inner circle is king. Yeah. Now they all got careers because they all wrote books and they all have podcasts about talking shit about how horrible and corrupt he was his first round. And no one's listening. It's like he's doing the same shit again, but worse. Rudy Giuliani doesn't have a career. No, he don't care. He's completely lost. He's taking jobs from anyone right now. Steve Bannon went to jail and got out. Steve Bannon went to jail for what? Oh, yeah, he went to I forgot what it was. Something or another. He went to jail for something. Have you seen what Alex Jones is talking about? The Trump, like everyone's turning on him. All the big creators are turning. It's hilarious. So funny. This is popcorn time. This is like the enemy of my enemy is not my friend, but man, it's sure fun to watch. It is. I mean, God, it's so good. It would be fun if our country wasn't burning to the ground. Yeah, that's another podcast. That's another podcast. Yeah. Anyway, I told you he's going to get worse. This is going to get significantly worse. And my biggest fear on this is he's going to do something absolutely horrible in order to distract the people paying attention even more than they already is trying. All right. Well, for those keeping an eye on the nuclear football. Yeah. Jonathan's 2 for 2 in predictions. I don't know why you're not subscribed to the Almost Above Average podcast. Subscribe on TikTok, subscribe on Facebook, subscribe on Instagram. Follow us everywhere. Anywhere you get your podcast, Almost Above Average. We're going to leave it there. We'll be back for the next crazy shenanigan that comes up probably in the next few hours in this administration. There's always a topic. There's always content to make. So we're super happy about that. Anyway, stay almost above average, y'all. Peace. That's it for today's episode of Almost Above Average podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you've got something out of our conversation, do us a favor and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Don't forget to follow the McMedia Network on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn for more updates, exclusive content, and behind-the-scenes action. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.